All right, so this is second day of my trip, and I'm on the way to top of the Craigmont mine. This is halfway up. The view on Madawaska River is starting to appear. Down there you can see workings. That's the famous orange cyanide ditch, which goes all the way up. Was worked for the corundum, and I'm gonna be heading that way, following this slabs of natural cyanide rock. I'm gonna be heading all the way to the far side. I haven't been there yet to get some good corundum. It's my trip, I guess, is corundum trip, and I decided to share this view with you because that's why we do what we do. It's so beautiful here and peaceful and forgotten. So if you have a chance, come here. There's a lot of stuff to find, from corundums to pyrite to tourmaline, magnetite, whatever you want, it's here. If you come here and you don't find much rocks, at least in your memories, you're gonna have this view. There's absolutely nobody here. I don't think many people know this place. Towards the top of the mountain, if you have friends, bring some sausage. This fire pit, nice stone benches, and this is pretty much top of the mountain. I'm gonna go there. Behind those oaks there is a huge open pit, very, very deep, filled with water, and I'm gonna make my way to the east. On the Google Maps I saw a lot more workings towards the west, so I see what's there. But look at the place. Look, isn't that pretty? And this mine is kind of built with terraces, so every so often you have these flat portions, and this one here is beautiful path leading to another section of the mountain. Continues that way, so you can zigzag this mountain without very heavy climbing, or you can climb straight up if you want to exercise. Beautiful place, Craigmont, Robelord Mountain. Towards the very top of the mountain you can see those embankments made of quarried rock, creating channels that are angled down following the natural slope of the mountain. So what they were doing, they had a suspension cable system with carts, would take stuff down the mountain to the main milling station. There was like a step system of crushing rock, and then apparently was barged, taken to the river and barged to Barry's Bay to be trained away. So this is very extensive, almost looks like a ruins work, not only rock hounding haven but historical place. It's amazing the amount of work they did bare hands those days. Okay, see you again. So this is the top glory hole. That thing is so deep apparently, and it's only filled with snow and rainwater. So after all these years it reached the capacity, and right now what it does is overflowing onto the ITV road and just taking down the path of less resistance to the bottom. The rest of it will seep through the cracks of the rocks to the main tunnels under the mountain in a mine, super deep. And me heading this way, the edge of the cliff is there, and that's where we find our rocks. So I came from there, that's the main workings of the big water hole, and so you come here this way to the edge, and this is I guess one of the first dumps of the mine from that hole. So this is refuse rock. It's guaranteed magnetite, corundum, green diopside, or something else. I will correct myself if I have to. And so there's lots of black mica, beautiful mica here. I will come back to here because my plan is to go still follow the ridge and see what's there. I take you along from this one. Just gonna let it go. Just listen to the sounds. Anybody home? That is so cool. Natural audit. Craigmont rock hounding. Scapolite. And great reveal. This is full of magnetite and scapolite. So let's see what we have here. Alright, that's where the mineralization is. Okay, that's the vein of magnetite with apatite, calcite and mica. So these are the finds from Craigmont. I'm gonna start with the green scapolite. In the end of the video you saw me crushing that green massive rock, and inside at one point you can see a scapolite crystal sticking out like this. So after I smashed that rock a little more, I found that crystal actually popped out all, and it is glued, but we'll fix a little better. But it is a full scapolite crystal. It was quite a few nice scapolites inside that massive rock, mixed with magnetite. So this is a couple of walls here, some here. Unfortunately none was, this is bigger, one of the biggest two scapolites in here. Some of them very, very nice, almost terminated here. But that mass of green mineral was mixed with those veins of magnetite, and this is just few samples of magnetite, this proof of magnetism. But what I was looking for was more defined crystallization form of magnetite, and that's the example of that triangle pyramids. I wish I could find better examples, but I was just too tired, and I was on my way back to the truck when I actually came upon that green massive rock. But so that's the magnetite I was really, you know, it's a mineral of the poor, but I really like the heaviness of it, and just dark color, I guess. When I went to the left of the mountain following that, when I came to that cave, when you see in the video that workings, when they were basically removing the orange cyanide that was mixed with these of course corundums, in that area I found this rock which was looked more brown. When I got it home, I just polished a little bit with a wire brush, and hold and behold, I found this very well organized crystallization, which is just a thin layer of something that I didn't know what was it, but after closer examination, obviously the conclusion is, and everybody all together, magnetite. Yes, so that was surprising to me, because that's actually big and well formed portion of the wall that crystallized as a magnetite, and that's the proof of it. That's a magnet. Yeah, so in that area also was full of corundum, chunks of ore of corundum that you can see here. This one is basically, I think 60% is corundum here. So that chunk of rock would definitely go down to the crusher to be separated and melt into smaller particles. But corundum is everywhere there. As long as you start recognizing the color and the weight, then you find corundum, as much as you want. Obviously everybody wants to have a point, so this one is here, very chubby crystal that is still embedded in rock. I wasn't keen on finding lots of corundum because I have from previous trips corundum, but since it's there, I picked it up. And this one here too, it's one kind of like twin almost with the other. But find of the day for me was this magnetite. It was really surprising, and I'm not upset about finding those scapolites too. Craigmont, the experience is unbelievably positive. The hike is beautiful, views are beautiful, and rocks are beautiful. So if you like this content, subscribe and tell weird people like us about my channel. See you next time.